Welcome to Back to the Future. This is a Telltale game. It's an old one. But eventually I'm planning on going through all the Telltale games that I can get. Before we begin, would you like to see notification Marty has a new... sure.
All right, I'm ready.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26, 1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Einie. Hey, boy, get in there. That boy. In you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa, okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
Watch this.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Not me. The car. The car. If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Telltale graphics have changed quite a bit.
Watch this. Watch this.
Where's the car?
What did I tell you? 88 miles per hour! The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds!
Ow! Doc, what would happen to the car?
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we shall
you
catch
talking
up
about?
with him and the time machine.
Wait a minute, Doc. What are you talking about? A time machine?
The way I see it, if you're gonna build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal. Look out!
Doc?
Huh, that's peculiar.
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc,
Uh-oh.
what happened to Einstein?
Messed up.
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuit. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
What am I doing? Doc needs his notebook. Walk Marty to the left until you can see Doc's toolbox. Oh, really gonna go through all this?
What's in the box?
Don't touch that. It's plutonium.
Plutonium?
How do you think I generated 1.21 gigawatts of power?
I'm not getting near that.
What? Place the cursor over the toolbox. Make your left mouse.
I'm not
Oh.
getting near that.
That's the toolbox. Derp to derp.
Notebook. Got it. Flux capacitor?
That's it.
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest invention. The thing that makes time travel possible. In this notebook, I've detailed the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. Is mass equals I times Z at
Sounds familiar.
Consequences could be catastrophic? Whoa. Deja vu.
Here it comes.
Doc?
Great Scott!
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake!
Doc! No!
I'm sorry, Marty.
Doc, come back! Doc! Doc!
Marty, is everything okay?
Yeah, Mom, it was just a nightmare. I was in the past, and Doc was there.
Well, you're safe and sound now. Back in good old 1986. But you'd better get up. Your father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap, I'm late!
Back to the Future, the game. Episode 1. It's about time. It is about time. Time travel.
Dad! Are we too late to stop the sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc stuff. The city has no right
Now,
to.
son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
It's just not fair. But at least things can't get any worse.
Hey, Marty!
Hi, Biff.
Come to see if the old crackpot had any buried treasure?
Nah, I guess I'm just remembering.
Search Doc's lab for dangerous materials. Collect items around the lab to make sure Doc didn't leave anything dangerous lying around.
Does nature contrive it so that even with a time machine, you can intervene to prevent your own conception, for example?
Hey, let me...
Now, Biff, leave Marty alone. This is a very emotional time for him.
Oh, sure. Sorry, Marty.
I wonder why Doc didn't take any of these with him. Doc built this model of downtown Hill Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Hey, that looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old cod something new to nibble on.
I saw it
Come
first.
on, I saw it first.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But I picked it up first.
Give it here, Biff.
Punch him.
Well, well, look at what we have here. Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc asked me to...
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something. Ha! Hey, let me try, Marty.
Oh, grab the
Now,
thing.
Biff, let Marty have his turn.
You got it, Mr. McFly.
Hey, Biff.
Wouldn't
That
understand the notebook.
wouldn't mean
You're a
anything
nubby.
to you. You wouldn't even understand what's in it.
You calling me ignorant?
Yeah.
It's just a notebook with Doc's scribblings. What did Doc ever accomplish?
Nothing.
Then it's worthless, right?
If it was really worthless, you wouldn't want it so bad.
I only want that notebook because, well, I'm sentimental. It's like a piece of Doc.
Doc's dead. Time to get over it and move on.
I just can't let you keep that notebook. It's dangerous.
What, is it set to explode or something?
Yeah.
Well, in a way.
I'll take my chances.
I'll pay you for it.
How much?
$1.
Not enough.
What?
I just can't let you keep that notebook. It's dangerous.
What, is it set to explode or something?
Well, in a way.
I'll take my chances.
Oh, I guess I can't do anything then.
Never mind.
That was worthless. Mind reading helmet. What?
Feels like that was a lifetime ago. Actually, I guess it was.
Scientific equipment.
Hope that wasn't poison gas or anything.
Amplifier.
It took
That's
me
pretty
forever
big.
to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies. Let's make some noise.
Rip headphone users. Oh, it didn't do anything. Man, how many things are gonna make me search? Already. Can't go back here. Come back here. What did I miss? Can't go there. More clocks. Oh, Marty's guitar. What are you
Dad.
doing? I had a
Do
dream.
you think dreams can predict the future?
Well, you know I don't go in for that mystical stuff, but I do think they can reflect how you're feeling about the future.
I'm telling you, this sale is a joke. Doc's only been gone for a few months, and I happen to know.
Yes, you've told us he's not dead. He's on a trip. Let's say you're right. Have you considered that this trip may not have been entirely voluntary? I hate to say it, but Doc's run up some pretty sizable debts around town. Maybe he's just hiding from his creditors.
Oh, this is worthless.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
We have to go back to the amplifier.
It took me forever to repair
Nope.
this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies.
Car.
Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
You've picked up Martin's guitar. Left click on the blinking inventory button to open your inventory. Now if you open your inventory, you can highlight items by clicking on the next button. I don't have anything. Photo. I'll select the amplifier to plug in the guitar. Oh.
Here's an oldie, but a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look, it's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's done.
Uh-oh.
Now, Biff, I think that's Marty's guitar.
Oh, gosh, you're right, Mr. McFly. Here you go, Marty. Let's hear a few licks. Man, you kids have ruined rock and roll.
That's what? That. What am I missing?
Jennifer'd like that. She's into old stuff.
How much stuff back here? No.
Doc
Bat.
must have whipped up some crazy compounds in that cauldron. It smells like beef stew.
What the hell am I missing?
Hey, Biff. Never mind. Looks like a hand crank lightning rod, or maybe a lightning powered pencil sharpener. Hey, Dad. Who's running this sale anyway?
Oh, that'd be me, son.
You? Why?
Well, once it became apparent that the bank was going through with the sale, I volunteered to oversee it in order to make sure that Doc's stuff would be treated with a modicum of respect. Isn't that right, Biff?
You got it, Mr. McFly.
You got Doc wrong. Sure, maybe he's not so good with money. That's just because his mind's always on bigger things. But he's still a straight-up guy. He'd never run away from his problems.
Well, you know him better than I do, son, but the bank is within its rights to sell off his stuff. Maybe you should try to find some things to remember him by before Biff grabs them all.
That notebook is Doc's legacy. I've got an obligation to protect it.
Now, hold on a minute. Didn't you just get done telling me Doc's still around? Off traveling somewhere?
Yeah?
Then how is it your obligation to protect his legacy? You can't have it both ways, Marty. If Doc's alive, he can protect his own legacy.
About Biff. Dad, I know you're trying to help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle it.
So can I.
I guess you can. Okay, son. I'll stay out of your way. But you know where to find me. Problem? Biff?
He's got this thing, see, and I really need to get it back.
If he stole something from you...
No, it's one of Doc's notebooks. He found it first, but...
Oh, well then I'm not sure what to tell you. I guess you'll just have to appeal to his better angels or something.
Or something.
Ah.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
Huh? Nothing else to look at?
Seems kinda empty without the courthouse.
Talk to him again?
Hey, Biff. I just can't let you keep that notebook. It's dangerous.
What, is it set to explode or something?
Well, in a way.
I'll take my chances.
Ugh.
Never mind.
It'll take a pretty powerful force to knock the notebook out of... I guess I gotta play the guitar again? Or go to the
I
amplifier?
better not crank it up anymore. I really don't want to blow this thing out again. And now, something your kids are really gonna like.
Thanks for warming them up for me, butthead.
Uh-oh.
Now watch me blow the lid off this joint.
Whatever you say.
Uh-oh.
Rock on, Biff.
Oh, shit.
All the time I just had to click it again. What the fuck?
Doc, where are you?
He's back! Or maybe he's not?
Doc?
Ooh, hot.
Einstein!
Dog.
Where do you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
Shoe.
Hey, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe.
Marty?
Ah!
Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an
Nothing there.
inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, you come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whatever it is. I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
Right. Last time departed. Oh, jeez. Come on, come on. Come on. Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now? Looks like the time circuits still work. Now I only need to know when to look for Doc. I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc.
Exit? The notebook? Oops, that's not what I meant to hit. What? I think it smells fishy here. Einstein. No. Oh wait, did I have the shoe in my inventory?
What do you know about this shoe, Einie? Great Scott! I think he's onto something. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie? It's locked.
Buzzer.
Step away from the door!
Ah!
Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now! Scat!
Shut the fuck up. Who are you?
E. Strickland. You aren't related to, Vice Principal Strickland, are you, ma'am?
Not that it's any of your business, but I'm his sister, Edna. Oh, and
Edna.
you're one of those McFly slackers, aren't ya?
Yes, what's old man I mean, what else has your brother been saying about me?
Nothing I couldn't have deduced from myself, slacker.
Got something
Can
for
you
you.
let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see. A shoe? Wow, now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there!
Your shoe from like 50 years ago.
Leave that creature outside!
Sorry, Einstein.
Oh, this is pretty well.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago.
When?
You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But...
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up. Have a seat, Sonny.
When
Miss
did you
Strickland?
lose it?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Yes.
When?
Remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Hi, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
But
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
a speakeasy in Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
The
Blockbuster?
video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out. Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
I guess somewhere in these
Now I
stacks
can
there must
find
be
out
an
what had
article
happened.
about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. Yeah, I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Doing some stargazing?
No, I set my sights on lower things. Is that? Tannen! Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
Okay, let's look through the newspapers.
Don't touch those!
What?
My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
I go from hooligan to street punk. Now what the hell am I supposed to do?
Is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Mother never could keep little Gerald out of her clothes.
Marshal Strickland.
My grandfather, gunned down by Mad Dog Tannen over 100 years ago.
That's not how I remember it. Jeez, they all look like they've got sticks up there.
What's that?
Nothing. Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. And don't touch anything.
Thought I broke it. Okay, now we go look.
Juveniles collide with manure truck. Nice picture. Brown Mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded. All right, Einstein brought me this shoe, and Miss Strickland lost the shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down. But when did the speakeasy burn down? I at least need to know the year.
Keep looking.
Firm announces plans for Lone Pine Mall, Peabody Ranch to be rezoned for commercial development. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least. Clint Eastwood plunges to death on runaway train.
What?
I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
Oh, Doc is Clint Eastwood. Monster shooter. A building.
Hey, mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
Don't let me control it.
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
Not that kind of date. Okay, now what else do I do? You know what year the illegal gin joint burned down, but you still need a date. Search would be easier if Edna weren't in the room. Do that again.
There's the whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
Now we look again.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
Newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order. Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Now,
2 minutes.
Get out! Get out! Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
I just killed her.
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
It's
Halloween.
a costume. Tonight's the big Halloween party.
Halloween party? In May?
Yeah.
Never
Totally.
mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I
Sure.
hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone. Ready to go, Einstein? I've got to turn on the time circuits first.
Fine.
Time circuits, on. Flux capacitor, fluxy. Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Cops shooting at us. Hop off the road. Just change the future. Two miles. That's too far to walk.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
Young man.
That's her?
Excuse me, young man.
Who, me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man-in-the-street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
I think there's been a mistake.
There's gotta be some sort of mistake here. Carl wouldn't do something like that.
It's surprising the lengths a person will go to when it's a clear-cut matter of right and wrong. You've got an honest look about you. You do support the side of righteousness, I trust.
I know Doc.
How'd Doc get himself into...
Doc?
Doc is his nickname. I'm good friends with Carl.
You are? Really? Oh, but I need an unbiased opinion for my story. Pretend you don't know him. How did you feel about his heroic act of destruction?
Against bombs.
Well, I'm not so big on bomb blasts.
Yes, but this bomb blasted a speakeasy, the very symbol of lawlessness and corruption. You're all for cleaning up the town, aren't you? Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets?
Seem
No
a bit
doubt
biased.
plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery.
Yeah, tell him, go ahead, make my day.
Make your day what? Never mind. I'll play around with it and see if I can come up with something better. Mr. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's...
Clint Eastwood.
Sonny Crockett.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Crockett. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
I know, I met you back. I mean, I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet! I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no, down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Doc, I gotta find Doc.
Well, you can hold down your right mouse button to make Marty run. What? Not working.
I guess this is where the speakeasy burned down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that?